hop on in. Come on in. Come on in. Give me a minute.
good, Wicks?
Shit, let me turn this music down in my ear. Let me turn
What's
down
good?
the
What's
news.
good?
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good?
How was your weekend?
Man, I'm road rashed right now.
The fuck? You were on your bike?
What's
No,
that mean?
Benny dragged me down the block.
Oh,
Damn.
You guys, I don't know if you see my cam right now.
I mean, we see it, but you're not wearing a shirt, just a white beater.
Yeah, I can't put on a shirt because this guy. See that shit?
Oh,
And my whole
hell
my
no.
whole back like that. Ah,
Bro.
dude,
Bro. Oh my-
it fucking hurts.
Yeah, there's no ointment that can help you fix that right now. God damn, this was
Bro,
powerful.
he dragged me down the block. So
Like
here's the
a
deal. I
puppet.
had a crazy day today. I came outside to walk him. This motherfucker saw another pit bull behind a fence.
Oh,
He knocked me off my feet as I was walking because this was random. I'm over there on the phone. I'm walking with another hand. I got a mini trainer. Like I got his shock collar, right? I got that shit in my hand. And from behind me, he just took off, just with no noise, nothing, just knocked me off my feet. I fell flat on my back. The shock collar went flying, but this shit, I grabbed it. I'm hitting him with the 80, with the max, with 100, and the shit, he goes, psst, and keeps going right through the shock collar. And I'm flat on my back, and I can't catch a grip. I can't catch the footing. I keep trying to get up, but he's pulling forward at full speed, and I keep just bouncing off my back until he got to the fence that he wanted to. He stuck his nose through the fence where there was another pit, and the motherfucker bit him like this. Like, he stuck his nose through the fence, and the pit bit him like this and grabbed onto his nose. Bro, I had a wild last, like, 6-7 hours. His nose is bit up. My fucking back is rushed up. I was like, that's what you get, you idiot.
wow.
Yeah. So, the good thing is his nose didn't get pierced. Like, the dog grabbed him, but didn't pierce it, because when I was pulling him out, it kind of like scratched him like this, so he's just got scratches from the dog's fangs going down the side, but it didn't rip his skin, so it's like, I mean, it didn't split the skin, so there's no stitching needed, but it's like he's got like the same road rash that I have going across his nose.
Oh, he's lucky.
He's very lucky
He's
because it was
lucky.
another pit bull, and that pit bull was the same size as him, just like smaller in terms of weight. That pit bull was like 30 pounds smaller, but like the same size, just as tall.
Bro, if he gets caught by a pit, bro, it's peace out, man. If he
Bro,
gets
he
him
got
good.
literally, he got caught. He's lucky because I was over there, right? As soon as I got up, I leaped over to the other side, like on top of the fence, and I fucking swung at that pit to let him go because he wouldn't let him go, right? Benny's on this side, and I'm pulling him, and he just got him locked in like this. So I went over the fence, and I fucking swung at him over the fence. I didn't hit him, but I missed him because he let go. He went, and he let him go.
Wow, that's surprising because normally they don't let go, man.
Bro,
They got lost
that's
guys.
what I thought. I was like, holy shit, if there's a pit on the other side of the fence, he's not going to let go. I got to leap over there and just like knock him out. So as soon as I went over the fence, like half my body, I stood up on the fence and looked over it. As soon as I swung it, he let go and he just moved back.
Yeah, maybe he got
And then Benny was
scared
over there
because
like,
you.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
because
he
you were
got up,
there.
and he was in pain, but he was like that for 5 minutes, and then he went right back at him. He started trying to leap right back at him to go get him. I was like, bro, calm the fuck down. I'm shocking him and everything, and that wouldn't work.
He's alpha.
Bro, the highest shock value that you could set, the highest setting that's allowed before you fucking kill him, the highest zap setting, that's what I hit him with, and the shit was like nothing. He went like this and went right after the dog. I did it again. He goes and right after the dog. Like the shit.
Wow.
Mo,
He's still a pup, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's 1 month, 1 year and 2 months or something.
Oh, he's
No,
a
1
year.
year and a
Oh,
month. February
just
14th.
turned a year last month, so he He's a
A
year
year,
and a month
a month
as
and
of
2
2
days.
days ago. Yeah, he's
Okay,
February
all
14th.
right. Because I know when they're still at a certain age, I mean, they don't. I mean, you know, they still have that animal instinct, but they don't think at all. They just react. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
He
But
needs a
If he's
couple.
not neutered, it,
fucking,
it will definitely
you rashed up my
be
back.
very alpha of him.
Man,
He's neutered or not?
Nah, he's not neutered.
Yes. Is he neutered?
Nah.
No, then he's always gonna act that way.
oh yeah,
It's just
Yeah.
in him.
yup.
Yeah, it's
I
just
agree.
in him. He's a big dog. He's got
I
a
got
lot of
offers to
testosterone.
breed him.
Exactly.
Like,
He's
I
got to
got
let that
offers,
out.
like for minimum.
Offers to what?
I got offers for minimum three puppies, minimum 3 puppy litter for 10 grand.
Oh,
Hey, listen, man. One of my best
10
friends.
grand.
10
Yeah,
grand,
my
yeah.
best friend.
That's
Yeah, one
nothing.
of-
Like, yeah, people pay like 2 to 3,000, but
Oh,
my
yeah.
dog's got pedigree. Like his to breed with his dad, it's $50,000.
Yeah.
My boy paid
I'm gonna charge 5
$1,800
now.
for it.
10 minimum if anybody wants to breed, and I'll fucking do that shit once a month.
Yo.
Are you gonna keep any of
Typically, I
the-
talked to my boy. He was
of the
like,
dogs?
typically in the contract when you work it out, you typically ask, like, if a litter has 5 pups, you ask for, if it's over 3 pups, you ask for 1. If it's 3 or less, then you don't keep any. If it's
you
over
get
3, you
paid-
keep 1. He's like, if it's over 5, you just make a deal. 2 or 3, you keep. But me personally, I don't want to keep any. Just give me 10 racks. You can keep all.
Absolutely.
I don't want to be
Yep.
breeding.
So,
I don't
no
want
matter
more
how many they
dogs.
get.
Just give me 10 racks and we'll breed them, and you can be on your merry way, and I'll never have to see you again.
Yeah, that's not bad. Because
Yeah.
if they get more than 3, then they can make more money as well. Because you don't
Yeah.
want, you don't want to have a headache of having a puppy as well and
I'm
have
not
all
trying
this
to get a
shit.
breeder's license. I'm not trying to breed. I'm not trying to have 2 or 3 puppies. Or they're not really puppies. These little monsters. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm not trying to have like 2 or 3 of them running around at the same time.
And
Yeah,
the person
let him
that's
be a dude.
the person that's
everything
looking
else.
for it, they should take care of all your travel too.
Oh no,
No,
yeah.
they not my travel. I'm not going nowhere. If they want to breed, they
They'll
bring.
come to you.
They,
Benny's,
they go
yeah,
to the doctor. They figure out when their dog is ovulating.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
all on them. All I do is provide half hour
yep.
with Benny. I'm like, I'm the pimp,
smart.
you know what I mean? I give him the
Absolutely,
the
man.
yard, and I give him the sperm. That's it. And you got a half hour conjugal visit. And
Yeah, man.
like whatever, if shit gets done, it gets done. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You still owe me money.
That's what
Good,
they do with my
good
dog.
friend of mine was taking his German. He breeds German shepherds. He was a dog trainer in the police force, and he would take his main one all over the world. That dog got babies everywhere. It's crazy.
Yeah, but, like my boy told me, he's like, yo, once a month, you put out how he does it. And he charges. He's got a pit, but he charges $3 grand. And
Yeah.
when he
Yeah,
looked
he
at mine,
makes-
he was
they
like,
make
no
good
less than
money,
10,
man.
bro. You can't
Oh,
charge less
yeah.
than 10. So he what he does is like once a month I put out like a Facebook ad, like
Yep. That's
and-
where he
and
does
he's
all
like,
his
yo,
work.
like 100 people will reply. And
Oh, yeah.
There's gonna be a whole bunch of people. You just set up an appointment and they'll come by, and when their dogs ovulate, and then typically like it's always the same contract for everybody. It's like yeah, at least minimum people want three puppy litter in order to pay you, and you know.
So wait, you said insemination or not, you'll still ask for 10K. So, because they can just bounce and never call you again. You won't know
But
who the fuck
that's
they
what I'm
are. So
saying.
you're gonna have them pay you.
That's what I'm gonna do. I don't want to keep no puppies. You could, whether it's 3, 5, 10, or 20 of them. I don't want none of them. I just want a flat 10, and that's it.
So make sure that you put in the contract that you have the proof from the vet that he is fertile, and that way
no,
they'll be okay doing that. I think somebody's at the Zoom door, but so yeah, that'll be the best way to protect yourself, because nobody's gonna pay you 10 racks if they ain't got guarantee that he's actually fertile in order to inseminate the bitch, right?
Yeah.
Because they're gonna say, "Oh yeah, your dog is the problem," and you're gonna say, "No, your bitch is the fucking problem." It's gonna be a hell of a shit show.
Yeah, I'm not trying to deal with headaches at all. Just like people that do this, they know what the fuck they're doing, right? Like people that breed.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no
that's
doubt.
gonna bring a bitch to you. That's like they know what they're doing. So like when they show up, they know the process. Like, all right, this is how it's gonna work. They've done contracts before for puppies. They know how how shit works. It's me that doesn't really know how it works. But like from what my boy explained to me, is like these people know what's up, right? They'll come, they'll tell you like, all right, I want this kind of litter, or this is how much we'll pay for it. This is when we'll take care of it, and like they understand. It's not up to Benny to know how much litter there's going to be. But but the thing is, if she's ovulating and they get down, right, like they're going to have a puppy no matter what. That's going to, like, she's going to get pregnant.
Now, what you could do, what my guy does is...
Sorry, hold on. I don't hear you. Hold on.
Oh.
And do you guys hear the rain?
Okay, now I hear you.
Nah. I was going to say what my friend does is he has like a third party set it all up. It's almost like his dog almost has like an agent. You know what I mean? That
yeah, I could look into that
gets him
too.
gigged,
Yeah,
so to speak. Yeah,
I'm down to give
Make it
somebody a
real
cut
easy.
if they could just make my life easier and plan all this out and like
Yeah.
just the person's going to be there in an hour. All right, this is the contract. Just sign here and that's it. Right?
exactly. Yeah. So you might want to look into that.
Yeah,
It's
that's
good
actually-
money, man. A lot of money to be made.
I
Yeah, I
would
was
do
gonna
that.
do-
I would pay 10%. If somebody's paying me 10 racks, I would easily give 1,000 to the person that's just doing all the like
Yep.
all that regular work. Setting it up, scheduling, basically
Yeah.
working front desk for Benny's whorehouse.
Basic, like I said, it's like an agent. He's got an agent getting him some shows or something.
I'm telling
Benny!
you,
Benny gonna be
it makes
I
decent
gotta-
money.
There's an
Big time.
Asian place we're gonna set you up in.
Benny gonna be a nice horror maker. There you go.
My dog's puppies sell for $1,800 to $3,000 each, and they do like 6 to 8 puppies every litter. My boy just female.
Listen, you want to know how crazy it is? So the puppy, his father, right? Benny's father. He does. I looked up on their website. I mean, you can look it up. It's ultimatebullies.com. That's where it is. And his pops breeds probably once a month, once every 2 months. And these litter, he's got, let's say, 6 to 8 puppies per litter. And in the last litter, like the litter that Benny came from, he had 3 brothers and 2 sisters. So the 2 sisters went for $6,000 each. Benny and his brothers went for $10,000 each. And one of his brothers went for $25,000.
What
You
the
paid 10 G's for Benny?
Yeah.
worth it?
Damn.
Hey man, if that bloodline is legit,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wicks will get that money back in no time.
worth it.
In one litter.
For real. Then he comes from a good bloodline. That's all that matters.
I mean, you can
That's
look him
what
up.
my-
Look him up. Bossy's Behemoth. That's his dad. Bossy's Behemoth.
Wow.
That's
Behemoth.
these are verified dogs. You know what I mean? These are pedigree dogs.
Behemoth.
And you could look at the last litter, or at all the litters. So if you think about it, his brothers and sisters, so 3 of them went for $10,000 each. That's 30 racks. One of them for 25. That's 55. And 2 girls went for 6. That's 12. 55. That's 68 grand. 67 grand, right?
And that's one litter.
Just one litter, and he does this 3-4 times, or maybe 5 times a year.
Yeah.
And that's just that one dog, and he's got 10 more other bullies that breed, But it's breeders, it's a lot of money, but you don't want to be a breeder. It's a lot of headache. You're taking care of hundreds of dogs.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for me, it's like a one-time come up. Usually, if you're not going to neuter a female dog, they have to get pregnant at least once in their life because they can get cancer if they don't. So he wants to get puppies with his dog. He wants to keep one and then sell the rest, and then I get a little profit from whatever's left over. So it should be around 7 puppies.
Yeah, and you could put all that in the contract. If you're dealing with a breeder, right? And
That's
if they
my
bring
best
me a
friend's
girl,
dog.
if they bring me a girl and it's a breeder, I can put in the contract whatever. If you sell these puppies, I want this is how much I want. It all goes in a contract. But I don't want nothing. I don't want to know. I don't want to deal with people afterwards, right? We did our thing and that's it. So maybe I'll look into that. Getting Benny a manager.
Yeah.
It's fucking
There
crazy.
you go.
Yeah.
Get him going.
Once a month, 10 bands, of course.
Bidding gonna come home. Wicks,
Send
where's the
him out once a
Gatorade?
month
I need
on
some
a flight.
Gatorade.
Word.
Then he goes on a PJ once a month.
Wow.
Awesome.
Benny,
By the way,
we're gonna give you a lifetime supply of Cialis.
There you go.
Just a quick FYI, next time, if a dog does attack yours or yours attacks a dog and you want to get that dog off, go to the back of the dog, grab the hind legs and pull. When you pull the hind legs, when you pull the hind legs towards you, just pull him.
It kind of makes me feel like he's going to let go of Benny and bite the fuck out of me.
No, he won't. You just got to pull the hind legs and then run the fuck out. That's the only way. But yeah, that's the way you have to remove, because you can punch him in the head. You can do so many crazy things, kick him. They won't stop, especially if they have lockjaw. You got lucky with yours though. But pull on the hind legs.
My uncle broke a metal on a pit bull that jumped the fence, and the pit bull continued to run around the yard chasing him.
Yeah, bro.
Man.
I like the German Shepherds. You could fucking kick them when they're biting a suspect, right? Like if they train, they won't do nothing. You could pull them whatever you want. It doesn't matter. They'll never let go. Like the police dogs, they'll never let go. Even no matter what, you pull hind legs, you fucking burn them, you shoot, they don't let go. The dude was showing it. I was watching the video. He's like, he takes out a gun as they're practicing right on the field, and the dog grabbed on. The guy's wearing that big bodysuit. The dog's all over him, and he's like, watch this. He just takes out a gun, starts shooting. Dog, no reaction, zero, just still going.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I watch my my friend in action,
the Belgian Mountain, they're like that. Amazing. What was that?
I said my friend. I watch. I've been. He has a whole like 10 acres where he would have all his German Shepherds. He's training them and whatnot, and they're amazing, man. They really are. Like loyal and just like strict discipline.
They're so smart. They're just very smart. It's like, and that's why they were bred. The Germans bred them just to be fucking smart ass dogs. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So that's been my day. Kind of took up most of my day. I had so much shit to do and I just couldn't do anything today. I think the inner circle calls were the only thing that got done today.
Have you tried to shower yet? Let that water hit your back?
I don't think. I think it's gonna be fine because I took peroxide and I just spilled it.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Say that first shower might be rough, boy.
It fizzled up. No, I think it's gonna be fun. I like it fizzled up after the peroxide. Now I can like touch it. It doesn't really burns.
Yep. They make a Neosporin that has a numbing thing on it that it numbs your skin. Whenever I get cut up a lot at work, and I just put the Neosporin on and numbs the skin, and then within like a couple minutes, I don't feel it anymore, and I can keep doing whatever.
Neosporin is good because it's also like an antibiotic, so it gets rid of everything. Neosporin, I think, is a double antibiotic.
It has some numbing shit. If you put it on, it just numbs whatever it is.
I think it's either the lidocaine or the bacitracin in it. But yeah, typically Neosporin is a double or a triple antibiotic. Yeah, Neosporin and lidocaine, that's what they have. Need to walk him all the Benny walks like 7 hours a day. He gets to be outside. I literally walk him like 3-4 times over an hour every time. My daughter walks him in the morning for like 45 minutes. Like, he gets to chill outside. He doesn't really. It's not about walking. For him, it's just like, let's go outside and play. Broke my vape. All cracked. Look at this shit.
I like to walk my dog like at nighttime. I just let him go no leash. Usually there's no other people out.
Yeah, and if he bites the shit out of somebody, didn't really see it. They didn't really get a good look at you.
Nah, after like 11, nobody's out in my neighborhood. There's a lot. It's mainly like adults and people that go to work. I'm the only one up.
See, the thing with Benny is like people don't just cross the street. They turn around and they walk off the block. If they turn onto the block where I'm walking him, they literally turn around and go to a different block.
I wish, bro. They come up to my dog and try to pet him every time, and I'm like, damn, 8 people just pet my dog, bro. Fucking
Someone-
dirty ass hands.
Who's got a call coming in? Which one of you got a call coming in? Is that
I
you?
don't hear anything. A call. I don't hear nothing.
Does YouTube hear that? YouTube, you guys hear that? That's not me.
I don't hear nothing.
No, I don't hear anything, man.
That's not. You guys don't hear that? No, anyone on YouTube hear that?
Let me turn on my YouTube.
No, I don't hear anything.
That's somebody whose mic is open in the.
Oh, that's.
Oh, yeah, I hear it on YouTube, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, neutering a female dog is called spay.
Yeah, sorry, Eddie. I'm the one who seems to always be correcting you on a lot of stuff, but hopefully it helps you and you don't take it personally and you grow from there.
And you grow from there.
What am I to tell him? I'm trying to help him learn. I don't know.
You think the session is open? No, it can't be open.
It feels like that's what everybody was writing, and I was like, wait, what? Let me make sure that you see it. Yeah, because it's in new vids, or
I don't
yeah,
think it's
it was in
open,
new
and it's
vids.
not. It's not in the announcements.
It was in new vids, and where's the other one?
New vid. Oh shit! I didn't know it pops up in new
It's open.
vids.
It's a new vid. Yeah.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be
Suppose you
only.
noticed it.
That's Carlbot. Yeah,
Wish
it's
noticed
not.
it.
All right, hold on. Let me delete it out of there.
I'm not sure if it is. That's the thing.
It's in new vids, but so yeah, no. If they went to new vids, it's open if you got a link. So if you're in here and you, fuck, that's 3 weeks in a row. I took it out of the announcements, but I didn't know it shows up in new vids.
So you can't put it in the clubhouse in the Sunday Zoom because some people don't have access to it, even
Yeah.
though they're supposed to. Is that what the issue is?
Yeah, Clubhouse. Not everybody in there has access to this.
No, I'm saying that. So in the Wix's table, though, in Sunday Zoom, that's where it's supposed to be. And
Yeah.
you're saying it's not there. Oh,
No,
shit,
it's-
the hour
it's
just
there.
closed.
It's there. Yeah,
Oh,
the
there's
hourly
movement.
close. It's irrelevant. It's like, look at this hourly.
Oh, closed, no top wick, opens, no top, no bottom wick.
I mean, we're in
Still in
this
the range.
range. Yeah,
Yep.
we're in the same place we were 2 hours ago, and an hour.
It might move because now it's the original 8 p.m. time frame because of the time change.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
it might move now.
That's only for 2 weeks. That's only until the end of this week coming up.
Yeah, March 30th.
Wait, what happens then? London time change?
Europe changes time.
But China still doesn't, though, right?
Fuck China.
China never changes time.
So 2/3 of the world changes except for China. So yeah, it'll go almost back to normal.
They used to change it, but they stopped. And I think Trump wants to also stop daylight savings time. People
Well,
have and if
I
they
kind of
love that.
like
They've
this
been trying to
time.
do that for 50 years or 100 years. I don't know.
China and Arizona, I think, because Arizona doesn't change either. Somehow they got away from it. And
Yeah,
rest of the country doesn't.
China's
Go
over there like, fuck you,
Say it,
America.
Wicks. Say it, Wicks. Say it the right way. Say it the Trump way.
I was gonna say it the Chinese way.
Racism all the way, 100%. Yes.
Well, this isn't live on YouTube, so we can be a little.
Ah, nice. Nice.
Politically incorrect.
How would it sound? Go for it.
I don't know. See, now I gotta try. Before it was just coming naturally till you interrupted me.
God damn it, Jay. What the hell?
It was gonna be funny
myself
though.
on mute.
It was gonna be funny, but you fucked me up, man.
I'm not shut the fuck up. All right, that's it.
I was gonna call you a round-eyed fuck. Chinese over there making fun of us with enjoy your less sleep. Oh, you round-eyed motherfucker. Right? Because that's how they make fun of us. Like we go like this when you go to China, they're like this. That's how they make fun of you.
Now they make fun of me because I got
Aw.
a Chinese tattoo, and they're probably like, "Oh, this dumbass doesn't know what that even means." Like, bro, I use Google Translate. Come on, now.
You order pot fry, right? And 2 egg roll. You fat fuck. You want Szechuan chicken?
Yeah, what is gold doing?
It's not doing anything.
What is this, man?
Honestly, for me, man, this is the time where being kind of, I mean, I wouldn't say new to your system, but, you know, really lasering in on your system for like the last couple of months and not really being able to trade it the way I want because of these weird ranges.
That's all part of
It's
the game.
really
Man.
forcing me to stay as patient, you know.
Yeah.
I'm learning some hard lessons for sure.
Much better.
You see me just bullshitting because I know there's gonna be no trade in this area here at all. There's gonna be nothing. There's gonna be nothing here. But I will say this: we have tapped the bottom of range 2. If we can now, like, we cannot trade back into range 1, right? We can't trade this area. Oops, sorry. We can't trade this area while the market is here. But now that we've tapped this, once we've tapped the support of range 2, if we come back into range 1, if we do this now turns green. So I'm okay with taking buys now into this area. And we just got to close back up there. And I'm also okay with taking sells in this area after we tap here. Or if we don't come up and tap 3016, or at the very least this higher time frame 3011 area, right, then we need that closure below here. My thing is, I don't think we're coming down for all of this in Asian session here. Maybe London, maybe New York, maybe we come up, retest the highs, but I don't think we're coming down for Asian session. Just volume-wise, this is clean range to the left. If we can hold this range and still be here by morning, any kind of break of the lows here, we're gonna start correcting some of this move. Because this is clean, but you also want to come down off a resistance. So now that we've come up, retested top of this range. Have we really? I don't think we have. Yeah, there's just so much that has to happen. Like, this is 70 pips here, right? 80 pips even, but I'd have a hard time, even if it drops 80 pips here, I'd have a hard time taking a sell in this range. I'd need a clear break of the lows here, or clear break up. So like, this is 150 pip range here that I probably do not trade. Like, I know I'm gonna watch for opportunities here, but I also understand the chances of me getting a position here is highly unlikely unless we see major volume. So, patience, right? There's no need, like, yeah, you could take a trade here, you could win, you could lose, but long term, you're not building a winning habit, right? If you're gonna win here, it's not because it can be repeated over and over. And if it can be, then you have an edge that I'm not aware of. Nothing wrong with that. Like, you guys can have your own edge, right? I don't know everything about everything. I know my edge inside and out, but I don't have an edge here. You don't want to trade this. You want to trade this. You want to trade this. You see the difference in these boxes? Some are horizontal, some are perpendicular. You want to trade the perpendicular boxes. You don't want to trade the horizontal boxes. That's why Asian cartoon characters have massive eyes. Yeah, what's up with that? How come none of the Asian cartoon characters look Asian? They want to be white? No, only Michael Jackson could pull that off. And even then, he wasn't white. He looked more like an elf. Didn't MJ look like the elf from Lord of the Rings at one point? Robin Williams was funny about Michael Jackson. He said, Michael Jackson's claiming racism. What are you saying? Mistreatment of elves? Oh, man. You say, honey, you gotta pick a color first. See if we can come up, retest the highs. It'd be interesting. I don't know why I always have my chart like at the end of the screen here. For some reason, it's just easier for me when to see when it's at the end of the screen. I know most people trade like this, the shit right in the middle. For me, I trade like this. Ah shit, Kenny in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michigan State lost, bro.
I know. I was sick.
The Wolverines took it down though today.
Yeah, but they want me some money, so I let it go.
All right, you're paying me. All right, we could be friends.
Right. I mean, we won a Big Ten champion for the year. They won the tournament, so I let it go. It's cool. They earned it. But not a big game you're going, so we'll see what it
you didn't get. I think you could have had the #1 seat locked down if you won, but
no,
I don't think Michigan State got the #1 seat because you know who lost, right?
Who?
Auburn lost, I think.
Well, they still got #1 seed though.
Yeah, but if Auburn lost and Michigan State won, I think Michigan State could have taken the #1 seat.
That's not it. If they'd won a championship, they might have squeaked in and got number. They was locked in for #2 for sure.
Yeah.
And then they put Michigan and Michigan State in the same region.
Yeah, I saw that. So you guys, at some point, if they all win, you'll have to face each other. That's good though. That's cool.
Yeah, we'll fight each other for the Final Four spot if we get that far. So that'd be cool.
Yeah, I honestly think Michigan State is going to make it out of their bracket.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I said, it's that Auburn piece that only
I
real
don't think
challenge.
the thing Auburn had a great start to the year, but I think they've lost like 4 of their 5 to close out the year.
Oh wow.
So yeah,
Okay.
I think they're like on a bad streak right now, bad roll. I was watching the game and their coach was like, "Man, you guys got to start trusting each other again." And you could just see, man, they get the ball and no passing going on. Everyone's trying to like really get their team, be the one that brings their team back. And you could see that they're kind of like falling apart after having a great start. So I think Michigan State makes it out that bracket. And man, I really think Duke is the team to beat this year.
Yeah, yeah.
Duke-
They want me
Duke-
some money this weekend too.
It
Duke,
all
and I
depends on
think-
Cooper Flag, though.
Duke, and you
He's
know
got
what?
to be ready.
Yeah, him and what's the other team? Houston. Houston's got a really good team. Houston's
Houston's doing good. Mm-hmm.
So I think those are the teams that are really gonna battle it out. I like this year's March Madness because there's no clear-cut favorite. There's no like overwhelming,
Yeah.
favorite for anything.
100% agree with that, man. I was saying the same thing not that long ago. This is a great year for March
It just-
Madness.
Yeah, it makes the tournament that much more interesting.
Yeah, yeah. No one's sticking
Absolutely.
out. Like, yep.
I could think of
Definitely got that.
7, 8 teams that, if they won, I could be like, yeah.
That made
I
sense,
could see
yeah.
that. Yeah, exactly. Love it.
Oh man, I got another cool thing that happened. So we went to Butterfly World with my kids, right? And when you go to Butterfly World, you can actually buy like a cocoon before it's like, before they're out, and you bring them home, and then the butterfly gets born in the cocoon, and you can release it at home and all that fun stuff. So I got all the kids butterflies, and they were born like a week ago. So we went to a park, like a couple of blocks away. We released them, right? And the one that my oldest got was a special kind of butterfly. It's like a really big one. It's the size. It's like from my elbow. It's like a fucking size of a bird. It's like the size of my forearm. And it's very rare, but it had a special color and a mark on it, right? And we released it. And yesterday morning, I'm smoking a joint by my pool, and my pool is enclosed, right? It's covered by this net, so the mosquitoes don't fly in, right? The patio, and the butterfly, that we released blocks away, is literally sitting in the enclosed, not on the outside, on the inside. No clue how it got in, right by my chair, just sitting on it. And
That's
I didn't
crazy.
realize it was there until Benny started barking at me and leaping. He started jumping at me, and then I got up. I was like, "Fuck you doing?" And I turn around. There's this big ass butterfly, and I'm like, "Holy shit! That's the one we released a few blocks away." It literally made it back to our house. That's so nuts.
Did you tell your daughter? Did she say it or?
Yeah, she saw. I actually took a video and a picture of it, so I'll post it.
Nice. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Benny's over here licking his nose. Come here, Benny. Let me take a picture of your nose. I'll show people what you got going on. Actually, come here. Come here, pup. Benny. Benny. Come here. Let's show the people your nose. Come here. Hop on. Come on. Come on. Hugga mugga. Show him your nose. You guys see his nose? Oh, can't see it. Grabbed on right there. You're a chunky. I know that hurt, bro. I know that hurt. Go, 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 go. His eyes are tearing. That's crazy. I never seen a dog cry.
He seems so chill.
He is. He's very chill. He's like, it hurt him. Like I felt like because he started leaping like he was hurt and pissed. But when I calmed him down, because he wouldn't let me touch him, when I calmed him down, it took a little while. He was just like, he was really chill. He was cool. He's not whimpering, not nothing. But like at first, he wasn't chill. Like I couldn't calm him down. And I put like he was barking, and like I knew he wouldn't bite me. I literally put my hand inside his mouth as he's like, "Arr!" And I opened up his lip because I wanted to see maybe the dog bit him through the inside of his mouth. And he would not like he would make sure he wouldn't hurt me. Like every time my hand was in his mouth, he would go, "Arr!" But outside of that, he would like go off. Yeah, so it's pretty cool that like he understands, like, you know, that, like,
Protector.
yeah, it can't hurt me, and like, but he was pissed and he was leaping. Like typically dogs are like, "Arr!" and just bite everyone inside. Me, I went out right in his mouth and he would not bite. He just, you know, he knew I was trying to like help him. Hey, come on. Come here. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Come on, one more hug. One more hug and you can go outside. He's sniffing me. You good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Go lay down. He gave me his butt so I could scratch it. Damn, there's really nothing going on here. Yeah, I think we'll do a giveaway in like we'll do it like 9:45 if nothing's going on by then. Yeah, another 20 minutes we'll do a giveaway. Sorry, gang. He licked my neck, and now I gotta wash my neck because it's just getting irritated. Benny, don't worry. I know where he lives. I know where that dog lives, Benny. Benny, call all your friends. We're going back there. Imagine, just roll up over there with Benny's dad. Bring the crew. I mean, this is our session chat. Fly in here. Did you guys read through the psychology guide?
I don't think I ever got it. I have like a third-party email app, so maybe it puts it in a different folder.
Yeah, I tried to open it, and I don't know. I had an issue opening it after it opens the next page, and then it asked me to
You mean
log
the
in.
link? The link in the announcements?
Yeah. It goes into the resources or something?
Which link did you hit? The wait list? Join the wait list?
No, I clicked the
Oh,
resources. It
get
sends
here,
me to WAP.
Resources.
Yeah.
And there's, There should be a
Where you-
WAP. And when you go to the WAP,
That's what I have.
trading
then-
psychology guide, that's what comes up, and you click on it. And I just clicked on it, and
I click on it and nothing happens. That's the thing.
yeah, and
Unless something is wrong on my end.
it pops up right within that page, within that.
It does not for me. Yeah. So I thought there was an issue or maybe something is blocked, but it's not popping. When I click on it, it's already highlighted. I click on it and nothing was happening.
Let me drop a link.
Is it an issue on my end?
Yeah.
Shit.
Because I
Try
did it
again.
from like 3 or 4 different browsers, and it worked.
All right, let me see.
I did it
It's
from my Internet
pinned.
Explorer, from my Chrome, and from my computer. It works. I mean,
Got it. I got
from
it.
myself.
I just did it wrong.
Check your ad blocker. Yeah, it's on my phone. So I don't use WAP on the laptop. I only use it on my phone, so I'm clicking on it. It's just like nothing's happening.
Hold on.
Oh, it should pop up on the right. Yeah, on the right, I just have the names of
Beautiful.
I have names of the other people that I have in a WAP for other stuff.
Damn, that's clean.
Yeah, go through it. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again. Thanks, guys.
It put a little bit of time into it, just kind of. What I did here was just kind of go through my emotions in a real trade as the trade's happening. Just write down and like, just kind of different situation. Then I had people play devil's advocate in terms of what if this happens, what about that, and just, you know, that's how we put it together. So I think it's pretty valuable in terms of the thought process and the solutions to different psychological issues that you might run into, that I find myself running into.
Oh, nice. Santos just sent it to me. The actual download itself. The link.
Nice.
Thank you, Santos. Yeah, it automatically opened to download, so I'll take a look at it. Once this massive volume stops.
Yeah. Look through it. Let me know what really, sticks with you, and what things you might disagree with, or things that you don't think people are going through. But yeah, I'd like input to see where people are at and what everyone's psychology is like. Like, what do you find yourself going through? Maybe I could add stuff in there that I haven't really, maybe I didn't go through it, I didn't put it in there, but maybe I did, and I just, didn't remember to put it in here, missed it. Maybe it wasn't part of my thought process as I was going through the trades that I was when putting this together. So, but yeah, evaluating mental capital, putting your losses into perspective, all of that, right? Recalibrating your mindset, triggers and solutions, all of that, prep routines, all of this is I think it's very valuable, but you guys let me know.
Yeah, I don't do most of all of the stuff, so it's definitely helpful to focus on it, and it'll definitely help newbies for sure. Let me read through it and
Yeah,
take a look.
feedback's always appreciated.
Yeah. I talk so much, so that's not an issue.
Do you have something on increasing your size? Viagra, Cialis. That's about it.
Yeah, for me, I just lowered my size, and it's been a much, much, much better ride. It's a slower gain, of course. It's like around 1 to 2% a week.
Let's
But
put it
man,
this way: lowering your size, your lot size, lowering your lot size or your position size will lead you to winning trades that you otherwise would have lost. That's how I see it.
mm-hmm.
And in those moments, the smaller risk account, the account that risks lower lots, will typically come out ahead over a long period of time based on those trades that you win versus that you would have took a big hit on with a higher lot
I agree
size.
100%. I agree 100% with that. That's how I'm actually able to get 100 to 300 pips per day.
Yeah.
I lowered my lot size, raised my balance, and now I'm not stressed out when I see minus 10K or minus 5K.
I'll give you a really good example. I took a 250 pip loss on Thursday on stream.
Yeah.
And then that loss on my old lot size would have blown my funded account. I've blown like 8 funded accounts trading like large lot size. And then this time I made it right back the next day. And I was barely 0.25% in drawdown. And I still ended the week up 1.2%.
Yeah. Whereas the other account, you probably grew faster, but it also got blown.
Mm-hmm. Those big losing days would destroy half of my trailing drawdown, and then I would only be able to take one more big loss before blowing the account. Whereas with this, I could take maybe like 8 more big losses like that.
It's always been everybody's problem to find the right lot size.
Sometimes it's sometimes you'll also be forced to close out because you don't have any more leverage, right, to hold drawdown if you're over risking.
Yeah.
So you'll close your position, whereas in a smaller with smaller lot sizes, you probably have room for more pineapples, and eventually you close your position because you have no more leverage on a big one, versus taking another pineapple and letting it rock back to your entry or to profits. All right. So I'm of the mindset that regardless of what leverage the broker gives you, you should never be even ever close to, to maxing out that leverage. That's the goal. You shouldn't be using up all the leverage provided to you by a broker. If you're trading like this, I mean, obviously there's different strategies based on different things, right? So, but if in my style of trading, I try not to use up all the leverage. Because you really don't need it, and over time you're just going to use less and less of that leverage as your account grows.
Especially,
but not everybody can afford to leave the funds in there like you and I, Wix, right? They'll take out profits and then they'll keep reusing the original balance. Let's say they'll use 5K, they'll make 1 or 2K, take it out, use it to pay some bills and shit like that, and then keep using the 5K after that. Not everybody can grow.
I'm against that too. You shouldn't be paying bills with any of your trading funds.
Yeah, but how many people use it to actually make money and get the hell out?
So what do they do? They blow that account. What are they paying bills with then?
Agreed, but the thing is that they would blow that account with 5K instead of with 20K that they would have grown, like a turkey situation, right? So it's hard because people have a hard time getting rid of the gambling mindset because it's so addictive. I would never be able to have a 100K account and grow it to 1 million and leave it in there like you did. I just wouldn't be able to. I just would feel uncomfortable with all my money out there and not in my account. That's something. But I would be okay with doing 100 to 200 or 250, and then from there start withdrawing and maybe bring it back to 100. Because the leverage, my lot might not change. I actually might even lower it to take more positions. I could take like 40 pineapples and I'm still good, right? Or 40, maybe 30. But that's just now what I'm doing. When you lowered your lot size and lowered your balance, I was like, you know what? Let me think about it. Let me do this. I can still trade the same way, but have less risk. I have a 1 to 500 leverage, and I want to do that. But not many people can focus on that, way of thinking, and that's why they blow their accounts. Especially if they have just a challenge account or a funded, they don't give a shit because hey, whatever, it's $200 for me to get back. Whereas you and I, we play with the real goddamn money, right? So if I blow my account, bro, I'm losing thousands of dollars, like thousands of dollars. I'm never going to let that happen to that extent. But some people don't feel it the same way. So if they use a 5K account, withdraw the money, I think it makes more sense.
Well, I know for a fact I'm never gonna blow that milli. Like I know for a fact that's not going back to the market. Never.
I mean, the biggest loss was 170, and you were probably tripping like balls on that point.
It was 10% of my account, a little more than 10% of my account. You know what I mean? So
It's a lot.
it's not a lot in terms of percentages. Like no, the way I trade, like if I lose 10% right now, I would not give a fuck. Right? Like but because
Is it the size of the account, or just
yeah, because yeah, it's 10%, but 10% on a milli to me is still 170 grand. You know, that's money. That's a lot of money, bro. Like when I showed my mom that I lost that, she was watching that stream. She's like, how big was that loss? Was that? I showed it to her, and she looked at my turn. She was like, you didn't fucking lose that. I was like, yeah. She's like, you know what we could do in our lives with. I was like, Ma, I'm not building this to 1 million if I don't take this loss. Like this is how it got up here. So, like, we feel it. We know what the fuck 170,000 is. Like, we know how much money that is, right? But like, it's a completely separate world. That 170 grand and that milli, that's part of a completely different universe than the one I live in. Those numbers aren't part of the universe that I came from, that I grew up in, right? That's completely different. So those numbers are unreal to everyone else except for me, because I understand like those numbers relate to the account, to this risk, to so but when you bring it back to real life, right? That shit, bro, it's 170 grand, right? So in my head, like, yeah, I've always built it up and back, but like once I take that milli out, that's never going back in the market. I'm like, there's never going to be a chance. I'm never even going to give it a chance to go back. You know, I'm never going to risk it. That's going to be something I've done and that you can't take away from me. If the market wants to take away from me, you can take away the 80 grand that I have right now that I built into this account, right? But there's like, our current account stands at 81,440. 81,440.
You're definitely making less now that you're using a lower lot, but also you're very comfortable because you made the money that you needed to make, and now you don't actually have to withdraw anything.
I made more than 75% on my account in 3 months. You know what I mean?
Bro, you made 30K in 3 months from 50K. How many fucking people can say that? Bro, that doesn't happen. And 170K, some people will never make that in their entire lives. So yeah, I mean, you definitely live in a different world than a lot of the people, and that's fine. But you grew to that extent. If they want to do it the same way that you're doing it and live the life that you live without having to have, done the steps. So they want to run before they crawl. That's the problem.
I live the same life that I lived for the last 5-10 years. Like nothing changes for me, right? I've taken out of that milli, I've received only 200 grand so far, right? And nothing changes for me. I don't go out, eat extra steaks. There's no strip club. There's no there's no significant impact on the rest of my day or the rest of my week. And that's what trading should do to you. There shouldn't be a significant impact from day to day. Yeah, you can grow your account and maybe one day you take a big sum, but like from day to day, there's no significant impact. My day just continues the way it is. And if there are going to be changes to your day, they're going to be gradual and over time, where in 10 years from now, you're going to be like, all right, now I'm eating out 5 days a week instead of once a week, right? You're going to recognize the difference. But as it's happening, as you're growing, you don't really recognize the difference from day to day.
Yeah, you and I are very similar on that aspect. I'm more of a minimalist. And that makes sense because then you're not blowing all your money. I used to think way back in the day when I was 18, 19, 20, they used to, mentally get you to say, fake it till you make it. You're doing MLM, things like that. When I say you, I mean me. They were having you do all these things. And then I had to change that mindset and say, wait, why am I putting myself in massive debt to hopefully get money? I could just get a job and get paid right away and then just do whatever the fuck. And that's what's changed my mindset now to not do gambling anymore. And not go absolutely nuts and go insane and just start blowing. I lost money. Let me double my lot and try to make it back in less pips. And I'm seeing people do that, and they just don't get it. They just don't get it because they're not used to it. It takes so much time. Bro, I've blown many challenges, many funded, but it takes time, and people just are not willing to put in the effort. They see you do it. They're like, holy shit, $1 million. God damn, they saw Don do it. oh, goddamn, $1 million. Yo, I can do this. Let me use the same lot as him and I don't know what. And bro, who the hell's going to use a 30 lot with a 10,000 account? Doesn't make sense, right? They got to understand that they got to use 100 pips or 150 pip drawdown at some point, possibly, because you're going to be doing so many pineapples every, 20 to 25 pips. And you're taking 2 positions as well. They don't get it.
At one point,
they get pissed off at you. And I'm like, bro, you guys are idiots. They get pissed off at you. I'm like, are you serious? Like,
at one
you
point,
guys are morons.
At one point, Don and I had the same account size at like around 140,000. Like this is going back like 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Right.
And he hits me up one morning. He's like, I did something. I was like, what'd you do? What happened? It's like, I did something. He shows me his overnight trade that he made, his first 100K trade, and he went from like 150 to 250 overnight, and then he raised his lot size to 30 and just took off. And by the time he got to $1 million, my account was maybe at like 280, like 300,000, right? I think I was around like 320 or 340 when he got to $1 million. And that's considering we were in the same spot a few months earlier, right? Like half a year earlier. And I didn't have a need to raise my account. Like he raised it to 30, I stayed at 5. And then I raised it to 10 like a little bit later. And he was already at 30s, right? Popping 30s per position. And it's just, it's...
He's half your age.
It wasn't...
It gets addictive.
Maybe it gets addictive, but it's not about half my age. It's about the fact that I just realized that no matter what happens, I got to do this shit at my own pace. No matter what, because the only thing that could mess me up from my growth is doing anything outside of what I'm doing. Anything outside of this, all that noise outside, if it's not what I'm doing, it's noise. And all of that noise outside will mess me up because it's not what I'm used to doing. So I figured I changed my lot size. That's noise that I'm not used to doing, right? I compare myself to somebody else that was at my level and got ahead. That's not what I'm used to doing. You know what I mean? There are straightaways and there are curves. There are uphill, right, grinds. There's downhill grinds. And eventually, while somebody's really good up the hill, you'll probably catch up to them on a curve, right? So everyone's got their own advantages and their own good points. Just because someone takes ahead, takes the lead in one part of the race doesn't mean that they finish ahead, and it really doesn't mean that you're far behind. All it means is just the part of the race where you excel hasn't happened yet, right? But once that part of the race happens where you excel, you're not going to be too far behind. You're going to catch right up, maybe even go, pull further. So it's really not about other people doing it and I got to get it done. No, maybe you just, you haven't reached that part of the race yet where it's time for you to turn it up. And that's just kind of how I approached that. I was like, if I could do anything else, if I try to be exactly like that, if I raise my lots and it doesn't work, I'm an idiot because I know this is not what I do, right? But so I wasn't willing to take the chance. I was just going to stick to exactly what I'm doing and do things at my own pace.
Would you have thought that way 20 years ago when you were his age? I don't think so. I think the wisdom and the time of the growth that you put in your life, having the family and everything.
It's the combined sum of all my experiences that have led me to this thinking.
But that's what I'm saying. A lot of the people that are trading, bro, they're 18, 19, 20, 24, 25. Not many of them have families like you and I. Not many of them have the amount of responsibilities that you and I have. So the wisdom that they have over time is a little different, right? They might not see it the same way. So if they don't start when they're young, it's going to be very difficult. So when they see you do it that way, hopefully it helps them. But then they get angry and annoyed because they're like, oh, you could take more pineapples than I can and whatever. And, bro, why is it your fault, right? You're the one who's supposed to find out what lot you're supposed to use, what levers you're supposed to get, and then make the decision from that point. Yeah, but how can I pay for signals if I can't afford it and I can't do this and I can't do that? Bro, I see other people, bullshitting in the chat, and I just go at them. I just go, bro, stop being a brokey, stop being an idiot. Focus on what you need to do. Get a job.
Because when you say brokey, you're not saying that somebody's broke. When you're saying stop being a brokey, you're telling them, you have a broke mindset. Yeah, exactly. Broke mentality. So you gotta stop being a brokey in terms of mindset, right? You gotta think in terms of abundance. Somebody's getting it, you can get it too. Not, oh man, they're just doing this and get angry about it. No, you gotta solve the puzzle, right? This fucking Rubik's Cube is too hard. You can't fucking make it easier. No, you can only, either solve the problem or quit.
Bro, I worked my goddamn ass off like most people. We weren't given shit, given money and everything. Most of us had to work our entire lives, 70, 80, 90 hours a week to do what needed to do. But people are complaining at 18, 19 why they're not multimillionaires. Bro, what the hell are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. Work, get a job, and then you actually have a way now to make money that is different and separate from anything else to one day help you get out of that situation so that you don't have to actually have a job once you've made enough money. They want that shit right now. And I tell them, bro, go win the lottery. Go try to your hand at crypto. Hopefully you make money that way and then you can get out of it. Otherwise, I'm in my 40s. Which is almost 40. Most of the people that are consistent or making money, they're older, right? Not everybody's Don's age or anything like that. So you can't expect it to happen right away. They just don't want to listen. I'm like, bro, I'm not going to argue with a wall here.
Yeah, but
right?
I'm not trying to have a Lambo in 10 years, right? You want one today. 10 years, you're like, fuck, I'm going to be old man.
Yeah.
I just want to enjoy it now.
Why? Because you want to get extra. See, bro, women don't even give a shit. They'll use you for your money anyway because you don't know how to deal with life. You don't know how to understand how things work anyways, right? Even if I have the money, I would not buy a Lambo now. It's pointless for me. That's the thing. But I still will be happy. I'll still have the things that I want to have. I never need for nothing, right? I can actually feel comfortable when I go to the bank, when I go to the store and buy money and buy food, that I have money in my bank account. I never have to worry about that, knowing that my family's well taken care of, supported, that the bills are paid, that everybody's healthy, everybody's good, anything happens, I've got that shit. Bro, do you have any idea how well someone sleeps when they don't have any goddamn debt? When you know that when you're sleeping, you have money coming in because you've got real estate working for you? Bro, people don't understand that. And they say, oh, you're so lucky. I go, fuck you. How am I lucky? I worked my goddamn ass off to get this shit done. And we are here trying to help you do the same thing. We give free goddamn advice. Eddie's doing it and he's young. He ain't complaining he's working 70 hours a week. He still got those streams every fucking night. Bro, mad respect for him for that, right? And so many others are here all the time. I have different time zones. I ain't complaining. I'm working as what I have to do to make the things happen, right? So when they tell me that shit, I go, you know what? You have no idea what you're talking about. You have no idea what life is. So one day you will learn. And the problem is nobody taught them that when they were younger. You're trying to do that. I'm trying to do that. But there's only so much you can do at some point. They got to help themselves. You give them the tools. They don't know what to do with them, but you teach them, you help them. You're doing the inner circle now. Around 3,000, I don't know what is Bro, shut the fuck up.
If somebody was teaching me, if somebody was teaching me the info that I'm dropping at the inner circle for 3,000, I would probably take it twice. I would probably take that course twice.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. You don't have to, if you don't want to pay any money and you don't really have any money, you know how many years I've been here, and every time Don would stream or you would stream, I would donate $1 and I would ask a question because I know that you guys are gonna read that and answer my question, and I would get my questions answered. I'm like, damn, I can't afford right now to pay for the course or anything like that, but let me ask him a few questions. I can pay a few dollars a week and ask a very important question every single week, and then he'll talk about it on stream, and if it's a really good question, he'll talk about it for a while and give a really good explanation. So like, there's legwork to do if you don't want to spend any money. You come to the streams, you watch every day, you join the Discord, you ask questions, things like that. If you don't want to spend any money like that, there's legwork to do for the free knowledge that is being put out every day.
Facts. You know how many times we tell them? I'm always posting all the time the Discord. I'm posting Discord is free. Come and join, talk to us, beginner questions, things like that. We're here to help you out. We're all the moderators, we're all in there. We're doing everything that we can to help. Bro, these people still want more than that. Oh, Jay, can you send me your signals? I go, what are you talking about, bro? This is not my stream. This is not my show. I'm just using what I'm getting from the mentors to better my situation, do what I need to do on my end, right? And I'm taking the positions and the way that it has to be done based on how he's thinking. Why am I going to give you all the information? I'm telling them what to do, where to get the signals, get onto Discord, go onto the Insta, doing all the things to help them do everything. It's not enough for them. It's just not enough. And I'm like, I don't know what else to do.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
Jay, one thing you're forgetting The
Yeah.
younger generation have instant gratification. The social media has them wanting everything right now. And so
Yeah.
you're arguing, but their mindset is, no, but so-and-so got it real quick. I saw it on his Instagram. You're fighting a mentality of a younger generation, and they got to mature. That's it.
Facts, Eddie, you're absolutely right. Kenny, I mean, you're absolutely right.
That's what it is. You know, the social media trading, the culture has really set people up for failure. It's
Oh, it has. It's the worst thing that's ever happened.
it's
The worst thing that's ever happened.
I mean,
For men,
it's great because
because of
there's
the
opportunity. You can reach out to people with more money and more knowledge. But the thing is, the expectations that it's now put out, it's like, all right, every trader, if you're successful, you got to have a Lambo. Every trader needs to be making 100 grand per trade, 25 grand per trade, right? Every trader needs to be out there on vacation, trading off a beach, you know, somewhere like. Nah, most traders, that's not what the hell they do. Even the most successful ones, they'll probably still put on a suit and tie and head to the office and try to run a business. You know what I mean? This is just the vehicle that lets them do what the hell they want to do in life. This isn't the be all end all. There's so many ways to make money in trading, right? And this, like, unless you're like, you know, absorbed fully into this trading universe, like, this isn't the be all end all. This is your opportunity. This is a door for you to walk through in order to be able to do everything else you want in life. You know what I mean? Like,
and people use the money from trading to pay their bills instead of focusing on using it to make them more money.
That's the key. There's
You got to use that
no
for
bill
something
payments,
else.
no bill payments,
Yeah.
no food payments through this funds.
No.
These funds
No.
are this is generational wealth that you're building. You're not building rent money. The key
Facts.
is to open up a fund, a slush fund for generational wealth for the rest of your family for forever. And you're going to be,
And I'm happy to give my
you're gonna be
my
planting
tips
that
for,
seed.
for yeah, I'm happy to give the stuff that I'm saying when I talk. You do it all the time, and it's still not enough for them. People aren't taking advantage of that. It's not like I'm going to give you my portfolio and tell you everything that I trade so that you can do it, because I'm not here to give you advice on that aspect, right? Like, for you, it's just for entertainment purposes, right? That way you don't get sued, and people still is not enough for them. People always complain about something. There's no guarantees in life. You lose, okay, it happens. Bro, at 132 straight wins and people are still complaining, the hell are you guys doing then? You guys are taking way too many trades or doing stupid shit and over-risking when you can't afford it. I can afford to have a loss because it's my money. I'm choosing to play it that way, but you don't have to do it
Everybody's
that way.
relationship with money is different too. So everyone has a different approach. Like, a value of the dollar is different for everybody. Not just in terms of where you live.
Money's
but
not real
terms
in
of
the end.
It's
I mean,
not real in the end, but it's that's why we're here,
helps
bro.
you
At the end of the
get-
day, I'm not here. You know, at the end of the day, I'm not here to make new friends or like. It's cool that it's led to all this, but I'm not here for the camaraderie. I'm not here because I enjoy sitting at the charts 24 hours a day, right? At its core, we're all here to fucking get rich. I was like, right, and do whatever the hell we want in life without having to sit in a 9 to 5. End of the day, if you want to make it as black and white as possible, we're here to fucking get rich. Extremely,
Yes, sir.
extremely fucking rich. And if that's why what we're here to do, those impulsive trades, those trades that you just get into because you need to be in a trade, that's all. You know, 2 steps back, one step back, 2 steps forward, or 2 steps forward, 1 step back. That's that 1 step back. Every time you're outside of what you're doing, of what you want to do, even if you're taking a position and you win, but it's not according to your plan, you're taking a step back because that's setting you up for failure in the future. You're building a bad habit, and it's taking you further from getting extremely fucking rich. The only thing that's going to get you really fucking rich and make a lot of money, is having a routine, is having structure, because the only way to make a lot of money is not make $1 million on one trade. The only way in trading to make a lot of money is to be here for a long time and grow your account. That is the only way to make a lot of money. There's no way you're going to become wealthy by flipping your account. If you ever flip it once, you're not going to flip it 10 times. You're not going to flip it 5 times. You're going to end up blown. The only way to be here is longevity. I mean, the only way to actually succeed in this is longevity and get really fucking rich and be able to build the mindset that you need to keep that wealth is going through the process. If you flip your account, you have not put mechanisms in place that you need to keep that account. If you slowly grow your capital from 100 to 200, you have different things now you're able to do with that money. You slowly start putting mechanisms in place that you don't lose that money. You get an accountant, you get a financial advisor. You make 500,000, you start, you get a business advisor, you get somebody that's helping, you get a business partner, you get a manager, right? So you're slowly building those mechanisms. If you flip your account to $1 million, you don't have any of those mechanisms in place. You don't have risk management. You don't have, like, even forget the managers and forget other people that you hire. You have your own mechanisms that let you manage risk, that let you spend a certain amount where you don't spend a certain amount. What money's allocated where. You don't have any of that if you just flip your account. Those mechanisms are not in place. So the likelihood of you losing that money is much greater. So the only way for you to build wealth that you'll be able to maintain is a long grind that leads you to, over time, put mechanisms in place that will protect you from losing what you've built, right? It'll, like, for me to lose what I've built, something drastic would have to happen. I would have to go on like a month binge in a casino for me to lose what I've built. Like it would be, for me to lose what I've built to this point, like drastic shit would have to go down many times over.
Or you got Alzheimer's or something. But bro, you talk about all that in your intro. People don't actually really understand it. Bro, it's so deep what you talk about, and this is exactly what you do in your intro. That's why it's so goddamn fire. You talk about the struggle that you had in the beginning where you fucked up, kept consistent. Be consistent. Find a plan, and you'll get the fuck out of it, and you'll get there.
Not even consistent, but be persistent. You keep
persistent too.
going.
Bro, you're doing this for 6 years, right? 7 years? How long?
It's gonna be 7 years in August.
Bro, that's 2018. How many people can actually tell themselves, I'm going to do that so that in 7 years I can make $1 million? Bro, they don't want that. They want it now, thanks to social media.
Oh, I didn't say that. I wanted $1 million in 2019, and then I said 2020, and then I told my friends that 2021 was the year I'm going to make $1 million.
You can tell yourself that, but you got to have a realistic goal as well. And if you're not even close,
that's truly what I thought. Like, that's truly what I thought.
Seriously, you were delusional with 10K, you're going to make $1 million.
Absolutely, yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely delusional. Complete fool. Complete dumbass that it cost I told you, my education cost me $150,000.
150. Yeah, I remember.
More. I remember. I honestly thought I'm buying all my boys Lambos by next month. I'm just gonna get matching Lambos for everyone I know.
Goddamn.
I was like, I called my boss. I was like, yo, orange or yellow? Like, what? I was like, we're just gonna get matching Lambos, bro. I got you. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, matching Lambos, right? We'll probably get houses next to each other. We'll get a driveway that we can share. Yeah, my boys are fucking. They're like, yo, you're an idiot. Guess what? I was an idiot.
Well, the thing is that you can do something very, very similar now with the knowledge that you have and try to teach them what you know. And the thing is that a lot of them will still see that you've made a lot of money, you've been very successful, and they'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
What if you lose it all? Like, bro.
I told you.
What if you lose it all, bro?
That's the myth. Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
But like I said, the only way I get to the point where something drastic would have to happen for me to lose it is a long grind. I wake up, I go to bed happy, and I wake up in the morning happy, not because all the bills are paid, not because I've set myself up. Right, you get a Lambo and you have a bill coming up, and you're like, you wake up stressed. So you were just saying, like, right, you go to bed, you're not stressed out, you don't have any bill coming up that you can't pay or you can't afford, right? First of all, number one, that is probably one of the biggest stress relievers ever. Like, if you have bills that you can't afford, like, that's the biggest stress ever. When you can't focus on getting yourself better because you have shit in the way, right? Once you don't have shit in the way, That's what lets you really grow and optimize yourself, right? When I don't have bills that I can't afford, that tomorrow I got to worry about, my time won't be consumed trying to call people to borrow money. My time won't be consumed with, let me find another side hustle so I can run that up really quickly and try, right? That time is now spent focusing on bettering myself, creating some extra content, and it's done with a different approach. Now I feel better. I have a more positive attitude, more positive outlook, right? I'm not worried about, whereas if I'm stressed out, I'm even talking to people differently, right? I got to get shit done. I'm probably more aggressive. I'm probably more agitated. Not this way. I'm more assertive. My people respond to me differently and approach me differently with the assertiveness and the confidence. And I'm also thinking about, me being a better me, instead of when they're talking to me and I'm agitated, I'm in my head, they're telling me something. In my head, I'm like, oh, I got to pay this bill. So once that stress is out of your life, you can actually work on bettering yourself. So I would say, instead of getting a Lambo and putting yourself in debt, you can just be assertive, be a better person, have less stress by not having that extra debt. And eventually you'll get to a point where even the Lambo won't get in the way of that. Right? And it's just how it works. You'll actually have mechanisms in place to own the Lambo, and it'll reflect you perfectly because you're not stressed about it. You're the Lambo owner that, to own a Lambo, you got to have money to pay it outright.
Not many people will think that way because they want it now. They want the gratification now. And that's the issue. Even with the Lambo, I would never buy one outright. I would use either payments and then get my dividends to pay it off for me every month. So that way it's just profits. I don't actually have to use anything. Or I would create a trust and then have a loan taken out on it. And that way I can declare and deduct it off my expenses.
Yeah, there's definitely different ways you can go about getting exotic cars or expensive cars, but not the point. Point is the peace of mind that lets you become a better you. When you don't have any debts or bills that you don't have to worry about the next day, and it's all taken care of, you can work on yourself, and it just provides that much more room for becoming a better you. But the point I was getting to, that's not the biggest reason I sleep well at night. The biggest reason I sleep well at night is because I know what I know. I've proven it to myself over and over, right? And I'm good at what I do. I can have the worst day ever and wake up tomorrow still knowing how to trade gold.
You've learned how to fish.
I can lose everything, as some wild shit happens, right? Everything I own burns down. I don't have insurance. Tomorrow I can wake up in the morning, open up my terminal, and I can still trade gold and build it all back, and I know I will. Like, there's absolutely zero doubt, because it's just I've proven it to myself over and over and over, and that lets me sleep with a peace of mind that I know exactly what I'm doing, and I'm not worried about all that extra noise and that one step back. I've taken that one step back out of my life, right? It's 2 steps forward, always 2 steps forward, no 1 step back. And
that's a massive W.
Yeah, and even that, like, my big loss, right, that I took in October, like, that I don't count that as a step back. Everything done according to plan. Everything has a lesson to be learned from it, and like, I'm thankful for that loss. I've gotten much better. My trading's gotten better from it. You know what I mean? I think I'm that much better for it, and it added on to the confidence of what I'm doing right now. That loss. So
like I said, you learn how to fish.
I sleep even better at night after I took that loss. Just very simple. Especially after I built it back. Yeah, I just sleep so much better at night than I did before that loss. Because before that loss, I was always like, damn, what if I lose like 200 grand? Do I even tell the stream I lost that much? How do I even tell people? How do people even follow me if I lose that much? Would I trust myself would I want to hop on a stream with somebody that just lost 200 grand? You know what I mean? And
you do it all the time with the others.
Like, I don't think about others or not, bro. I see, bro, Tanya Trades losing 7 trades in a week, and 5,000 people there. But point is, like, to yourself, right? That's what you start saying, and it's. I'm glad that loss happened, because even after it, I'm like, that was nothing, man. This is what I was worried about. A 3-week setback. I thought it was the end of my career. You know what I mean?
I mean, I look at a chat and they're saying, "Hey, please tell me, I'm begging you, please, I'm desperate. Are you gonna buy or are you gonna sell? Let me know now. Let me know." And I'm just responding. I'm like, "Bro, you're in the wrong fucking chat. This is not the type of thing. You're not gonna learn anything here if you're just gonna take signals. But fine, if you just do, go for it." So obviously, they don't want to learn how to fish. They want to be given a fish and then say, "Okay, thank you. Next day, all right, you tell me." And that's what they're there for. That's 100% why you sleep like a baby. Because you know that you can make it. You have those tools. You can make it fucking back.
I get the worst. I was just telling this. I was telling this to the inner circle guys. Like I want this to be your minimum wage. I want whatever we do here to be your minimum wage. Like, this is the worst you can do in life, right? You once you learn this, you should never have to worry about going to work at McDonald's, going to work at a drive-through, going flipping burgers or whatever it is. Stacking shit at Walmart at night. Like, this should never happen. Once you get this down, this will be the worst you can do. You can open up $1,000 account and make, instead of $100 a day flipping burgers, you can make $150 a day on gold, right? Open your $1,000 account, open a $5,000 account, you borrow $5,000. But like, this is the worst you should be able to do in life. And then that's such a big peace of mind that, like, I can always go back on that. I can go better, but I can't get worse. It can't get worse than this. Not that that's something that a lot of people take for granted as well. And I definitely do not take it for granted, because look, I'm cooking and I'm cleaning and I'm taking care of my girlfriend, because obviously she's in severe pain from the birth. It'll be like that for a couple of weeks. And I stayed at the hospital with her for 5 days, and then we stayed in Spain for another 2 days. Bro, how could I have done that if I had a normal job, right? I set myself up. This allowed me to get the things that I needed to get to be able to do this. Not thinking about it. All right, you need anything? All right, I got it. You take care of me all the time. It's now time for me to take care of you, because you're going to be, caring for our daughter. So I would not have been able to do that if it wasn't for the trading and the real estate investments and the stocks that I've built over a time to build the peace of mind that I have today. All massive risks.
Agreed. But they're calculated. So that's the difference, is that a risk is not bad if it's a calculated risk. If you understand the probability, if you understand the possibilities and the understanding of what is the outcome, and then you do your math and then see if it's worth it or not. It's the same thing in poker. It's the same thing in blackjack. It's the same thing in life. It's the same thing when you cross the street. What are the possibilities of me getting hit by a car? Well, let me first lower the risk by looking left, looking right, looking left. I mean, this is just how life is, but people don't understand that. They don't apply everything that they live through life to better themselves. And bro, I am so thankful that I found Dawnstream, then found you, and then do the things that I do now, because it allows me really to be very comfortable and be very relaxed. Because, bro, I was trading in the hospital. Who the hell does that? But I was trading in the hospital at her bedside, sleeping in a chair. Yeah, and I was not stressed out, bro. I was just chilling, just doing my thing. And I was just like, wow, look at this. This is the life I live, man. I'm with my girl, with my baby right there, making sure everybody's safe and healthy. Everybody's comfortable, and I'm trading at the same time. I don't care if I have lack of sleep. I'm sleeping on a chair. I don't give a shit. I'm doing what I need to, but I feel good. That if I don't trade one day, bro, I still got my shit paid. I'm still good. Everything is taken care of.
If everything burns down, tomorrow you could go home, you can open up your trading terminal, and you can just build up your account. If the entire world burns down, you can always fall back on this. All those investments, honestly, can always fall through the roof. Everything you got going on, you can always go back to tomorrow. You don't have to flip burgers. You can just trade gold.
That's fucking right, man. You said it. 100%. That's fucking right. That is the number one thing. You hit the nail on the head.
Sir Wicks.
Yo. Oh, Reggie said that's what I've been struggling with. I recently had to downgrade my lifestyle. Honestly, I went through it. I went through it. So I had a wife and a baby, right? And we owned a very profitable business, and I sold it well. And ocean was up to my knees. Like I could walk on the ocean and not drown, right? Like it was like we went from going out maybe you know 8 nights a week to staying in and not taking a vacation for like 3 to 4 years, right? We went from like being able to shop at the mall to maybe every couple of weeks go to Walmart, right? From being able to shop at like the richest malls in America. Because I had no mechanisms in place to keep money that I made when I was in my 20s. And I made a lot of money and I blew through a lot of money. And one of the worst things in life was like, how do you tell your wife, not that you're downgrading, but how do you like, we have a certain lifestyle. How do you say, hey man, I fucked up with our money. I like a wife and a kid, and I had no clue like how I'm gonna get through it. And literally, I've gone through that low of having to not just downgrade my life, but I've had to downgrade my entire family's life. I've built enemies in my own family in terms of respect and in terms of them, trusting me, because I'm putting them through a massive downgrade. So, Reggie, man, downgrading is not a bad idea, and it doesn't mean you're setting yourself back. Sometimes the actual downgrade is you moving forward without that move back to actually gain perspective, and then it takes the stress out of your life in order to move forward. Like you're building mechanisms in place right now that in your next upgrade you will never downgrade again. You're building the mechanisms that are going to keep you from downgrading in the future by doing it right now.
Yeah, I know we talked about it. So, like I said, the next 6 months are just very robotic to me. I'm not worried about anything else but just trading, working out. That's it. Nothing else. I don't care about any.
Because all the stress you would
none of
have
that.
had you not downgraded, it's all gone. All that stress is gone with you just accepting that this is not a bad thing. It's actually in long term it's more beneficial, and it's going to be that much more satisfying. Like once you're past it.
Reggie, I know you were trading and you lost a shit ton, and then you were definitely over leveraging, because you were telling us you were losing thousands upon thousands, and I was like, what the hell? How big is your account? And you're like, and when you were telling us what was going on, I was like, bro, you're over leveraging. You're using way too much. If after 4 pineapples you cannot take any more after 5 or something like that, and you're down like 30K or whatever it is, obviously that might not have been ideal. And I think it makes sense, obviously, because we've all been there, right? We always wanted to get very quickly to our goals, and we all over leveraged. We've all lost money. I mean, we've lost 150. I've lost close to that, just challenges and funded accounts and so much stupid shit I've done. And that was just 3 years ago, right? Mm-hmm. So we've all been there. And now that you wrote in the message, bro, I'm taking it day by day, step by step. I was like, hell yes, man. I'm so very happy for you, because it's the only way. I downgraded my account and I don't feel bad. I'm like, oh, what? I'm not going to make the same amount. No, I don't care, bro. I'm making what I need to make to grow from there, and then take it step by step. And we said it. Don't take that money to pay your bills. Work, pay your bills, have other money come in and pay your bills, and then just use that to grow it, and then make a bigger balance so that you can lower your risk and use the same lot or increase it at some point. And then from there, use that money and invest it and do other stuff that will bring you even more money. And trading is just a stepping stone, in my opinion. It's just a stepping stone. But most people don't see it that way.
It just opens a lot of doors. It opens a lot of doors. Like, I deal with people who I would never associate with or even meet. Like, I talk to people, I'm not gonna discuss, but like, I talk to people who are like, you know, world known, like people that are social media celebrities, and I would never even be in those circles, and those doors would never even be open to me if without trading, right? There are like investment and collaboration opportunities open to me that like would never happen. I would never be in this stratosphere without trading. And it's just,
And then you gain more from them as well. Right?
Opens, it opens
everybody
a lot,
feeds off everyone.
A lot of doors.
Yeah.
If you're successful, you don't have to be a social media person, but being successful in what you do, and especially if it's trading, being successful in trading, this opens a lot of doors, because being successful in trading is access to a money printer, and people, no matter who they are, they always want to work with you. They envy that, they respect it, and they always look for opportunities to work with you because you print money.
People want to be with winners, and that's why doctors hang out with doctors, lawyers hang out with lawyers, because they have
want to be with
mindset.
winners of difficult shit, like being. I don't know where I heard this. I think this was on a Riz's podcast. But if you're like a trader, a profitable trader, if you're a good trader, it's like it's the equivalent of being in the league, right? It's the equivalent of being a professional basketball player or professional hockey player, like in terms of being a successful trader. Numbers wise, out of people who trade and people who actually make it, it's the equivalent of being in a professional league. So people want to deal with you, whatever you're a pro at, and if it's the more difficult it is to be a pro at that, then you know, the more exclusive the circle. It's very interesting how shit works.
That's human nature. That's why everybody wants to be with a celebrity. Everybody wants to be with winners. Everybody wants to be with the rich people, because they want to feed off that. They want to get that knowledge or understand how they're, you know, rich. The problem is they're not willing to do the work that it takes to get there, and that's the issue. So that's why, and that's a good thing, by the way, because that means that you're more respected. Because the harder something is, and the more you succeed at it, the more respect you get. And that goes to show how you separate and differentiate yourself from others. And that's why when people tell me I'm lucky, I tell them that you're not so moron. Because it's not luck that, you know, got me the things that I got, same as you, bro. Maybe, oh my God.
You have access to the same exact luck.
Yeah.
In terms of this.
I mean, it's there. It's there. It's there. It's not like you got tits in your tanya. Yes, I agree. But it's there. You're not losing 7 trades in a week. You got 132 or 133 straight. I mean, it's there. They're still not going to take advantage of it.
Just me.
That's some morons.
Everyone who's really showing up and doing this every day, especially Eddie. Eddie, how much better has your trading gotten since you started streaming? Like,
bro, insanely better. I think on stream my win rate is like 87%.
Because you're just constantly talking about things and you're voicing them and you're talking things out, and you're always there, and you have accountability to the chat and to the people watching you, right? So you get a lot better just putting things into the universe, voicing things out, and I don't know. I've become a much better trader since starting to stream, and every year that I stream, the better I get. I
think it's made you accountable as well, knowing that we're here. And I think
I was just saying, the accountability of chat being there, right? Being accountable to chat and everyone else that's watching. But then there's another aspect of it where I have signals, right? There's people in the signal channel that I'm accountable to, right? And then the inner circle that I really want to see people succeed, because otherwise, why are they paying me, right? You know, I'm interested in their success as well. So there's a lot of accountability, and the more accountability you put on yourself, I think the faster that learning curve is. It's stress. It's also stress. So you can't, you know, it's a make it or break it type thing. But it makes you that much better by having accountability and just voicing things out, putting things out there in the universe to see if it sounds normal, or if you're saying completely dumb shit. Like that's where my trading has gotten better because I speak things out as I trade on stream, and sometimes I either sound like an idiot or it makes complete sense, and it's like me listening to another person talking. And if it sounds logical and makes sense, then yeah, hell yeah. Sometimes it sounds stupid when I'm like, nope, let's walk that back. Let's walk that back a little. That's dumb. But in your head, if you don't sound it out, you never come to that conclusion. It's just random thoughts inside your head.
It takes a lot for you to do what you do. I have tremendous respect for you because I would never stream like that or do anything of that nature. People ask me, hey, why don't you stream? Why don't you do any of that stuff? And I was like, hell no. And the amount of responsibility that you have to be able to do all that and have all that pressure around you, knowing that, you know, if you do something, it might, you know, screw up a lot of people, but not have to focus on that because you focus on your own shit. Deal with all the negativity of everybody. Bro, I'd be telling everybody to go F themselves the whole time. I'd be like, you're not having me, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know what you do.
Chat.
Matt?
Jay's London streams are coming in April.
Hell no. I am never streaming, bro. Never, ever.
He's talking all this shit 2 months from now. There's a fucking Jay's trading universe in the middle of fucking Las Vegas.
No,
right on the strip.
No. Anyways, in 4 months, I'm gonna be working on getting my girlfriend pregnant again, so I'll be busy. Sorry.
Damn.
No,
what are you charging for breeding, bro? What are you? He's breeding
10K
himself.
a pop. 10K a pop.
Breeding himself every 4 months.
Bro, if they're ovulating, 10K a pop. They're gonna get pregnant. No, I mean, it's tremendous respect what you do and what Eddie does, because it's definitely not easy. And then you know that when you take a position, people are actually going to do the same thing as you. And then if you lose, bro, you're going to have a lot of people pissed off and haters, but obviously not the ones who understand the system, understand the position that you took. And so I would never be able to do that because I would just be, you know, lashing out at everybody, telling them to go F themselves. And I know you want to do it.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. Pretty much. So that's why I get angry and pissed off when people say stupid shit in the chat, and I just lash out and I'm like, I'm a mod. I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna ban you. But I don't want to have to do that. I just want people to understand.
Yeah, there's an army of angry banned people that DM me every day that you ban them. I was like, you must have done something. Like,
yeah,
you must have done something. We got to go back and review this. But there's
Wish and I are pretty active on that.
Like, you can say whatever you want and critique and stuff. Just don't be a dick and don't like talk shit. Like, if you want to critique the trading style or something or say something of substance, that's fine. But like, people go overboard and just like go too hard. That's why they get banned.
Yeah, man, they're calling everybody scammers and shit like that, and I'm like, but nobody actually.
There might be a bigger banned list than there are viewers on stream. You see, I'm wondering where they all went. They're in Jay's banned list.
Are you taking a look at that now?
How do we drop 500 viewers? Jay's over there on auto fire, fucking machine gunning, just bam, 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 bam.
I think Wish has done way more than I have. I'll put him in timeout, and I think there are 2 of them that I've just banned completely and hid from the chat. They just went way too far. And so, but other than that, I'll mute them. I'll silence them for 5 minutes. They don't get it. They keep going. I'll silence them for 30 minutes, and third strike, you're out. I'm just
that's the only reason you can't
for 24
stream.
hours.
That's the only reason you can't stream. Everybody would be banned.
Yeah, no, I don't have the patience that you do. I wonder if it's the weed that does that for you, but I don't have the same patience, bro. That's just how you are? Yeah. Nah.
All right. Gang, yo, we're going to call it a session. Hop onto the Zoom side. Drop your name. I want to give away a 50K account. I've been itching. Been dying to give this away. Don't write anything else except your name. Drop them in there. making the stream public. You're gonna see some viewers roll in here. Are we done with everyone putting their names? Final call. If you're on the YouTube side, hop onto the Zoom side, drop your names in the Zoom chat. So, Kenny, is that like your good luck charm? Do you wait for everyone to finish and then you drop your name last? Is that what you think keeps you profitable?
I tell no secrets.
This guy always does that. He waits for everyone to finish and then he drops his name last.
No secrets. Everybody's got their own strategy.
All right, we're calling it Kenny here. Kenny, close this out. All right, boom. Let's run it. There's 29 here on the Zoom, 28. 21 of you dropped your names. All right, let's run it. Kenny the closer. That's funny. Let's go. Run it. And the winner is... Vladimir the Butcher. Who's Vladimir the Butcher?
Eddie Iron Hands. That's amazing. Eddie dumbass hands.
That's the new Vlad. You remember? His name was Fledged or whatever it was.
Fledged?
And he goes, my name is Vladimir. That was on Friday's stream, I think. Congrats, bro.
W. Congrats, you just won a 50K from Top One. It's not a two-step, it's a one-step challenge. W. Russian for sure. No, I don't think he was Russian. Were you Russian?
I think it's Russian. Or it would be Volodymyr.
No,
oh, right. He was the Serbian guy.
Yeah,
Yes,
Serbian.
yes, yes.
I think that was it.
Living in Switzerland or... No, I forgot. He's Serbian, living somewhere else, I think, right?
Okay. Steve was
Zurich.
Serbian.
That's it. That's it. And he's got Russian brothers, he says. But yeah, Serbian, living in Zurich. Congrats, bro.
We'll put that on your bio.
Your tombstone.
Shots. That's breakfast for him, dog. In Serbia, that's breakfast. 3 shots is breakfast. Where shall you write me? To claim that you gotta DM me on Instagram. Write me. What's your? You can post it in the group chat or you can private it. Just send me your Instagram username and then DM me from that username with your full name, your email, and proof that you follow the IG and sub to YouTube. right? So just a screenshot that you follow at GSub to YouTube and your name and email, and I'll send you your account. Congrats to Flade. Congrats to Vladimir on a 50K account. W. Well, at least there's one winner today. I think everyone was a winner because of the combo we had. It was a pretty good talk, right? I mean, pretty chill. It was like, you know, smoking a J, kicking it with the boys.
Yeah, I like those.
But
Feel good once in a while.
This was our session today here, chat.
30 pips.
30 pips.
I think the only winner was Wish. I think he got almost 50 pips in the beginning, around 8 p.m. or something. He killed it.
Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing. Wickety. Yeah, let's call it a session. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 a.m. sharp.
When Wick says love and wisdom to you all, he actually means it. So hopefully you guys get some of that wisdom and take advantage of the chat today.
Oh, there's only 40 people that hopped in. So
only 40
to YouTube. All right, gang. Yep, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, and don't let the bed bugs bite. I'm gonna go try to put some what do you call it? Not petroleum. I was gonna say petroleum. That
Neosporin?
Neosporin on my shit, and I'm gonna go put some peroxide on Benny's nose. Let's see what happens. He's gonna flip.
Peroxide? Bro, don't put peroxide on his nose.
Just making a joke.
Okay. Making me trip.
God. Jay about to have a fit.
I'm about to fly over there.
I wouldn't put peroxide on his nose, obviously. Only vodka.
Okay.
Only rubbing alcohol. This guy's gonna flip if I touch him with rubbing alcohol.
I'm not gonna get triggered. Yeah.
If I put some rubbing alcohol on his nose right now, he will fucking eat me.
People are saying they got a notification now. They're all hopping in on the chat.
Yeah, because I made it public. I said I'm gonna make the stream public.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. People are gonna hear a lot of good stuff. All right. Thank you, Wix. Thanks, everybody.
Yep. Good night. Good night, everyone. See you guys tomorrow, 8 a.m. sharp for our New York session. Good night.
I'll be there. Everybody have a good night.
Peace, family.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Eddie. Good night, everybody. Peace.